calling my first witness very shortly. There is quite a crowd out there, so I think you'll want to stay in here.
Yes, thank you.
I'll have my assistant, Miss Carey, call you when it's time for you to testify. I don't anticipate this taking very long.
Neither do we, Mr. Hopper.
How'd you work the smile off his face, you unethical jerk?
And for somebody presenting a trumped-up charge to the grand jury, he seems awfully sure of himself. I just wish I could be in that room and hear his evidence. Maybe he doesn't have any new evidence. Maybe, like you said, he's just trying to keep his name in the newspaper.
I don't know. He's got to have something to present. It's going to be very interesting to see what it is. Excuse me. So Marcia finally gets to tell her lies to a jury. She gives them the truth. Honey, nobody's going to believe her. She's obviously a sick woman. I almost feel sorry for her.
Wish they'd put her away someplace where she couldn't hurt other people the way she's trying to hurt you two.
Sweetheart, she can't hurt us anymore. Not after today. Your murderers are coming to justice, son. I promise. I won't rest until I see them both pay what they did to you.
And just remember, Marcia's testimony can't hurt you as long as you keep telling the truth.
I'm never going to tell them I didn't do Douglas. I have to protect Fran.
So the grand jury is assembled and ready to begin the hearing. Thank you, Phil. Bring in Miss Talbot. This way, please, Miss Talbot. You're our first witness.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Crest, the makers of new Tartar Control Crest in the silver box. And by new Era Plus, protein power to cut clean through.
You know, you're going to do just fine in there. Tell the truth and don't let them make you nervous.
That's what Heather said.
Heather. I got to call her. I took her over to meet my family the other night. And
Oh, first meetings are always hard. I remember when Kevin first...
okay.
I'm all right. Oh, Daddy. The woman who killed Kevin is the DA's chief witness. It's not fair.
You know, I can see how you question that, but Hobson doesn't have a case. Margot even feels the same way.
Come on now, come on. Come on. Please, just tell me what Hobson's got.
Margot, you know that I can't tell you that. Now, stop it. You want me to get you a cup of coffee instead?
Empty promises. How are you going to get past those reporters?
Easy. I look official when I use my elbows. Besides, they're not interested in me. I'll see you in a minute.
I know that look. What are you thinking about?
Marcia Talbot. I can't help thinking about how slippery she was, during the Marie Kovac murder investigation. How every time I thought I had her cornered, she brought the suspicion onto everybody else. I'm just wondering if she's doing that right now.
I'd say you could probably bet on it.
She should have been put away a long time ago. I was so close. I never should have given up that case. If I hadn't been so gung-ho on the promotion.
A lot of things might have been different.
On top of that, they keep turning down my request to observe an OR.
Well, you're a new resident. They're going to put you where they need you the
Well,
most.
if you ask me, that's where they need me the most. You should see Dr. Buchanan's surgical techniques. They're older than baseball.
Oh, turn around here. Hold this, will you?
What?
Turn around. I want to write myself a note. And stop trying to change the medical profession overnight. There's going to be a day And you've been around as long as Dr. Buchanan, and some new resident's going to think that you're outdated.
Yeah, well, you mind if I ask what you're writing on my bag? It's not kick me, is it?
Not a bad idea. No, a lyric I nearly went up on last night, and I just want to remember it.
Oh, are you forgetting lyrics now? Are you overworked? You getting senile? What's the story with you?
K-I-C-K, Pickney, no, smart Alice. I was worried about Margot. She came back safe last night.
Oh, and you're still convinced that she's in love with Tom Hughes in spite of the fact that she's already filed for divorce?
I am sure of it. You can take that smug tone out of your
I'm
voice.
not being smart. I feel sorry for him. I mean, I know what love can do to people. I'll tell you something else. He'll never do it to me again.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Has our boy, Senior Doctor, found a cure on love preventative?
Yes, and I give myself daily inoculation.
Wonderful. You should find a patent. You should make millions.
Hey, there's no loitering in the hallways here. What's so funny?
Nothing.
John, I'm glad I ran into you. I need to get into OR before they put me on permanent rotation. Can you help me?
Well, maybe I can. We'll have some coffee about it. Let's talk about it, okay?
All right, you got a deal. I'll see you both later.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. What's your hurry here?
I have to get some medication to Dr. Patient, for Dr. Staple's patient.
Kim's seen Dr. Chapin. I'm not worried about her.
Well, you're concerned about someone besides yourself. That's a real breakthrough, John.
Come on. What is this? The whole world is in a sniff? You're snappy. Dustin's got this blue funk that he got from Lily Walsh.
No, did it occur to you that he may be in a bad mood because he's taking too many extra courses to get into Harvard to please
He's
you?
doing that to please me. I simply want him to have the best education he can get. Is there anything wrong with that?
No, of course not.
Hmm?
But have you tried talking to Dusty to make sure that that's what he wants?
I don't want to talk to Dusty. I want to talk to you. How long is this Cold War going to go on here, huh?
Until you realize that I want you to leave me alone.
You know, you told Margot that trust can be repaired.
That's right. In Tom and Marco's case.
Oh, but not with me. I don't get a second chance. Is that right?
Second chance, John,
Okay,
second.
third, fifth, 99th, whatever. Come on, I care about you.
John, please try to talk to Dusty. Maybe it's not too late for him.
All right. Maybe I don't deserve a second chance. All I'm saying is we go somewhere where we can sit down and have a nice, quiet dinner and talk about it.
Things haven't changed at all. I mean, every time I'm with you, Barbara shows up. Last night when she came to Kim's, I was the one that felt like the outsider.
That's crazy.
So crazy. After all, she's a part of your family. I'm not anymore.
You're a part of me, and you will be until the day I die.
Have some coffee, all right? Take a picture. Buzzard.
Excuse me. I didn't want these to get cold.
I only got two, Tom, but you're welcome.
No.
Thank you. Sorry, I guess my timing's a little off.
Your timing couldn't have been better. Thank you.
Why has Russia been in there so long? Honey, she hasn't been. It just seems that way.
Son, how long do you think this hearing's going to take? Well, Dad, it depends how many witnesses Hobson calls. But once the jury starts deliberations, it shouldn't take long at all.
Dr. Chapin. Daddy, why did Watson call Kim psychiatrist?
Oh, well, Dr. Chapin did a psychological profile of Douglas from all the material left by Dr. Strauss. He's not going to testify against him.
That man looks familiar. Was he at Dream Ben?
Yeah. Anderson, FBI.
Hello, Ben. How are you, Hal? I've been better. I didn't know they were going to fly you in from D.C. for this. Oh, do you know Detective Margot Hughes?
I certainly do. Margot was one of our prize students at a special training program last fall.
Wow, nice of you to remember.
Hey.
How you been?
Okay, I hope it led to a fat promotion for you.
It did, but, I had some family problems come up, so I turned it down.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Kim, how are you holding up?
Oh, well, I'm all right. I'm frightened, of course, but every time I look at Franny, I know I've made the right decision.
Salva, thank you. I'll talk to you very soon.
Oh, Martha, did you tell them in there the truth? You don't know the meaning of the word. I know what love and trust and loyalty mean. All the things you betrayed in Douglas the day you helped your stepmother kill him. How dare you! How dare you say that? I'll say it till the whole world believes it.
and that won't be long.
Matron, get her out of here. Now! Get her out of here!
Mrs. Hughes, you're the next witness.
Consider your answers carefully.
You know, keep telling the truth. Everything's going to be just fine.
La montre c'est bien.
Oh, exactly right, Mr. Mitchell.
I like what you've written very much.
Sure, there's a few rough words to boost up your public image.
I could hope, though, that there'd be a little bit more about my stalkers.
That's page 8.
Oh, all right, maybe. Mrs. Walsh is seldom without her number one charm. How do you know about my charm?
Well, now, I make it my business to learn interesting details about interesting women. Do you think that I could meet with the promotional department so that we could arrange...
It's absolutely unnecessary. You don't need to. I've decided you're hired. Isn't it the easiest time you ever had in your life getting a job?
It's the only time I've ever gotten a job.
Oh.
Well, this will be nice to let the public in on what Lucinda Walsh is really like. Now why have you kept yourself hidden off there for so long?
I've had reasons, but I'm really glad you're getting my family into this promotional stuff.
Oh, and now. The public loves to read about tycoons and their heirs, especially if they're two beautiful daughters. Of course, I'll have to be spending a lot of time with you to get my facts straight.
Oh, you will?
Oh, yeah, from what I understand, your story is fantastic. Sort of a female Horatio Alger, from rags to riches.
Come on, tell me something. Where do you get your information about me?
Oh, no. I wouldn't want to give away my little secret.
I hope it's not from Lisa McCall, because on the subject of me, she ain't reliable.
Now, let us make a pact. I will not talk about Lisa to you, and vice versa.
You got it. Hey, now that you have the first job of your life, when does it start work?
Oh, well, now, I'm afraid I'll have to wait for a little time, you see, until after my niece's marriage. Oh, that reminds me. I've got your invitation.
Wonderful, because that wedding has been on my mind so much lately.
Yes, well, I will need the name of your escort. For the place cards of the reception.
Yeah, I'll hold the evening front page as long as I can. I'm going to give Abel Hobson a lot of free publicity. The kind he wasn't looking for. Let me know just as soon as the jury dismisses King's case. All right, bye.
You're awfully sure of the outcome, aren't you, Brian?
Well, I may not be a practicing attorney anymore, but I know a thin case when I see one. Is that something for me, then?
Oh, I most certainly do. Itinerary, reservations, and tickets. Boy, are you going to have a wonderful honeymoon. What a great place you picked.
I just always got too, conventional for Shannon, you know?
Conventional, Brian. Are you serious? She's going to love it. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Joanne.
Hi, Sylvia.
How are you?
Hi, Brian, I know it's awfully early and everything, but have you heard anything about Kim and the trial?
Well, I just talked to one of my reporters, and from what he's been able to ascertain, the jury's only heard 2 witnesses so far.
Is that all? Oh, dear. Tom asked me to please stay away, but if they're going to drag their feet like this, it's going to be impossible.
Well, for God's sake, Lisa, go over to the courthouse. I'm sure Kim would appreciate it.
No. Well,
How was your trip to, Pearson's Floors?
oh, well, it was wonderful. They're going to make you most original, beautiful bouquet thanks to Lisa.
Well, I have a surprise. Our honeymoon plans are all set. You're going to be spending your first few days as Mrs. Brian McCall in a castle.
You mean the castle on your island? Oh, well, now, that's going to be a little bit drafty. It's just ruined.
No, I mean the castle of one of my ancestors, just outside Edinburgh.
Edinburgh?
Yeah.
As in Scotland?
That's right. It's beautiful there. The music, the mountains, the poetry. You really hate the idea, don't you?
No, I'm thrilled. Thrilled that there are so many places you could. You're certain. Why did you choose Scotland?
Well, to tell you the truth, time was running short, and I couldn't make up my mind, so Barbara suggested it. She said you'd always talked about wanting to go there.
Isn't that just perfect? Really. Now, I think that's very, very romantic. I think it's very clever of Barbara, don't you?
Oh, yes. Barbara's nothing if not clever.
Helen, it looks great. Terry, I never would have believed it, but you're going to make a wonderful flapper. You're going to look beautiful. It's hard to believe that you're the same woman that I found sleeping on the steps of Fashions Limited one morning.
I'm not, thanks to Brian and Shannon.
Ah, and speaking of Shannon, arrangements are all set for her bridal shower. It's going to be the same night as Brian's bachelor party. Lisa's offered her house, so we'll have lots of room, and I'm counting on you to get her there unsuspecting, because I want this to be a surprise.
Oh, I'm sure it will be when she finds out you're giving it.
I can't remember when I've been looking forward to a wedding more.
Not even one of your own? Well, you have had a couple, haven't you? I believe someone even told me that you were once engaged to Tom Hughes.
Ah, yes. Well, that was a very, very long time ago, and Tom and I are very good friends now. Helen, Helen looks great. Why don't we get carried out of the dress, okay? Hello, Lila. Is Lisa here? No, Lisa's not here. May I help you? No, I don't think so. Well, I'm looking for a dress for Shannon's, wedding, but I'll wait till Lisa comes back. Lila. Look, I don't know what Margot told you about what happened between me and Tom. But just know that there are two sides to every story. Yeah, well, I'm not really interested in your side of the story. I'm sure that you can justify everything that you've done. You don't mind. But you hurt my daughter very much. It's not easy for me to sit around watching you get away with it. Because I just wish that I could tell all of Oakdale what you've done. But you won't be that foolish, will you? Don't push me. You know, Shannon told me on New Year's Eve at a party that you were the type of person that was only interested in other women's men. But I just didn't listen. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Because it's not true. Oh, it is true. Sort of sickening. If I had it my way, I would tell every woman in this town about what you are, so they wouldn't make the same mistake as Marla did. And that was to trust you. Wait, just a minute. Now, you've already told me what you think of me, but please know that my family is the most important thing in the world. I know you work with Bob. I know you know other members of my family, people who I love very much. I wouldn't want them to find out about this. It would hurt them terribly. Barbara, why didn't you think of that before you slept with Tom? Lila, it was a mistake. It was not planned. It just happened. Well, I think that you plan everything in your life very carefully. But don't worry. I know that Bob and Kim have a lot on their mind. I wouldn't dream of adding to their problems. Thank you. We'll save it. Oh, and another thing. Margot tells me that she keeps running into you with Tom, and I don't think it's an accident. So could you please stay away from him? What possible reason would I have to want to keep them apart? I am not a psychiatrist. I do know that you have been hurt very much by men, and it seems like you enjoy hurting them back. And I'm sorry for that. But more importantly, I'm sorry for Margot because she got caught in the middle of it. She's not that neurotic, see? I think you know what's deep in your heart. And I hope you can change. I really do. Thanks. Tell Lisa I'll come back when I can see her alone.
Barbara, thank you for your time. I'm going to see Shannon now. Do you have any messages for her?
Ah, yes. Tell her I'll be calling her for her final fitting, and the dresses will be ready on time. I just want everything to be perfect, so this will be one wedding and no one will ever forget.
Matthew, if there's no news at the hearing, why does my editor want me to call him?
Well, he just said it was about the case and that it was important.
All right, never mind. Thank you, Matthew.
Yes,
One of our quickest witnesses facing a grand jury today, hearing murder. Coffee.
Yes, I am aware of that. Now, I may be judge of character, which I think I am. And I'm sure that Kim Hughes was certainly not guilty.
Well, I don't know anything about her. I don't know her character. I'm just hoping that we're going to get some nice headlines.
And has it ever occurred to you that you might be missing something by thinking of people only as headlines? I mean, don't you want to know them, how they feel?
I can't afford to get into home.
No, that's what I told myself for years. Now, in the last month, my niece has showed me a completely different side of life. You should try it. I mean, when a woman has as much as you do, you should take time to enjoy it.
I think I do. I do, every minute of every day.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Now, are you willing to leave the rat wakes behind? Take your youngest daughter and fly off there to the world.
The way you took your niece and went off?
Yes, and my aunt took me. Why not see the Taj Mahal by moonlight? You know, climb a mountain in Tibet. Makes us all seem and realize that we're so much smaller. We're just grains of sand.
Oh, we were grains of sand. Oh, that's so depressing. Tell me something. Who would look after my business?
Well, surely you must have someone that you trust that would take care of it while you're gone.
I make it a rule of thumb to trust no one but myself.
Then you're trapped by what you own, and you're too busy guarding it to enjoy it. I'll show you something really valuable. There.
Ooh, that's not a sapphire. What is it?
No, it's a rock. Yes. A guru polished that by rubbing it between his fingers for years while he prayed and he pondered the wonders and magic of the universe.
You sure you didn't get this off the bottom of a fish tank?
You're right. You don't trust anyone. Well, thank you for a lovely, lovely lunch, and I hope we shall have dinner soon.
I hope we will. Don't forget your valuable stone.
No, it's yours.
Oh,
Have a nice day.
thank you. Thank you, Matthew. How nice.
Did you want to start on those letters now? Jane.
Have you seen the Taj Mahal? Well, I've only had one vacation since I came to work for you, when I went to Florida to see my mother, who was sick. Want to start on the letters?
Mrs. Walsh, your editor's on the phone again.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot completely the hearing.
Just as soon as Franny comes out of that hearing room, I'm taking you both home.
No, I want to wait until the decision.
Nice to see you again, Ben. Yeah, you too. Tell me, if you can, is Marcia Talbot going to be tried in federal court on the kidnapping charges?
Well, I'm not sure at this point.
But why? I mean, if they were taking over the state line.
Well, I just hear grumblings that your DA is trying to get it put onto the state level.
Uh-huh. Figures.
Look, I don't want to bother Mrs. Hughes, but please tell her for me. I hope this hearing is the end of it. Off the record, I don't know how it got this far.
That makes two of us. I'll tell her.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Thanks. Safe trip. You bet.
I'm just so glad that the questioning is all over with. I never want to tell that story again as long as I live.
Kim, did you get any feeling for the jury at all?
Not really. Hobson really had most of my attention, but he really was very easy on me. He questioned me pretty much the same way as he did when he was at the house with that model of Douglas's bedroom.
Did he have the model with him in the courtroom today?
Yes, he did. He wanted me to be very specific about where I was and where Doug was when I walked into the room, and then where Doug was when I pulled him off a friend.
It's the model, isn't it? It is, isn't it? That's the key to Hobson's whole case.
Margot, I wish that I could tell you everything, but I can't, okay?
I don't mean to pressure you, I'm sorry. We'll all know soon enough anyway, won't we?
recognize the sheriff from Colorado. Who's the other gentleman?
He's the medical examiner who did the autopsy on Doug Cummings' body.
Hobson is bringing in an army to testify. This investigation is going to take longer than I thought, Dan.
Honey, what happened? I'm okay. It just threw me a little. I want to go see Dr. Michaels.
What? Why? No?
Well, when Hobson was questioning me, I kept getting these flashes of memory. I couldn't focus on it with everything that was going on, but I think if I saw Dr. Michaels right now, I might remember everything.
Dr. Chapin, you're the next witness. This way, please.
I won't be long, and I'll be right back. We're going to get through this together, and it's going to be all right. Okay, sweetie. All right.
Franny, if you're leaving, I'll walk you up.
Oh, that's okay. I'll be all right.
Franny, I think it's a good idea. There's an awful lot of reporters out there. Come on, I'll take it. Thanks, Roy.
See you later.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by our moist, delicious baking mixes from Duncan Hines and by Downy, the fabric softener that combines skin-loving softness with the airy April freshness you love. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
I have two patients who are due for surgery next week. I'll talk to the surgeons involved. I'm sure they'll let you observe both of them.
Well, that's so long as Dr. Hughes approves it, right?
Dr. Hughes is going to be worried about that grand jury thing. I'm sure he's not going to pay much attention to your
I
case.
wouldn't bet on it. I mean, I may not agree with that guy all the time, but he's one of the most organized guys I've ever met.
Well, he does his job.
Oh, he does it very well. I mean, for the chief of staff of a hospital this size, that guy keeps the most incredible long-headed tail on his head. I mean, the guy at Marlboro General couldn't even remember his name half the time.
Sounds to me like you're softening towards Dr. Hughes.
Well, I'm not going to go out and buy the guy roses or nothing, but, I mean, I got to give him credit. And Lila's been telling me some interesting things about him and his family.
Yeah, well, Lila is hardly a great judge of people.
That's funny. That's exactly what she said about you.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I don't have time to talk right now. I'm here to see my doctor.
Yeah, listen, I was just wondering how are things going down at the courthouse?
I honestly don't know. The DA is just calling more witnesses. No one knows how long it's going to last.
Will you tell Kim that I'm thinking about it?
Yeah, take care of yourself.
Thanks. Excuse me.
She's coming apart at the seams.
Yeah, it's no wonder after all she's been through. Man, this hearing thing, what a mess. And I haven't exactly been easy on her either.
What do you mean?
No, I said something to her yesterday. Guess I shouldn't have. I was just afraid she was getting her hopes up, you know?
About what?
About the grand jury letting his stepmother off. I mean, she was so sure that they were just going to dismiss the whole thing. And all I did was point out to her that you can't depend on that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, well, the same thought has crossed my mind.
Well, she got so furious. She kept insisting that they did not have a case against the stepmother.
What do you think the district attorney is doing? Why is he taking us this far? He's ambitious, but he's no dope.
I don't know. Margaret was telling me that this guy is up for re-election, and he's using the case for publicity, but if he loses, it's just going to be bad publicity, so... Tell me, am I cynical, or does it sound like this guy has a good chance of winning?
I don't know. I do know that Kim shouldn't be going through something like this. She's having a difficult pregnancy. It could be very rough for her, for the baby. And then there's always my son.
Who, Andy?
Yeah, none of it is very easy for him. There's got to be something I can do about this. I don't know.
Dr. Michael, I need to talk to you. Are you free right now? Well, yes, of course. Come in. Are you all right? I think so. I just came from the grand jury hearing. It was like a nightmare getting out of there. There were reporters everywhere, and they were screaming questions about Doug and about the
listen, just take a deep breath and try to get calm. Those people can be ruthless when they're going after a head-on.
Ew.
that what you're here to talk to me about?
No. When I was in front of the jury, I kept getting these, memory flashes.
About Douglas's death?
Yeah. Yeah, it was nothing that I could hold on to, but for a few seconds, I felt like I was back in that bedroom, and I saw something. And I think that if you hypnotize me right now, that I could remember it all.
Honey, I have to be honest with you. I think you're too keyed up right now.
No, but I feel so close.
Well, let's just talk then. Let's talk about your testimony. How did you feel about Douglas when you were talking to the jury?
The same way I felt the day he was killed.
Yeah.
Angry. And violated. All I could think about when I was sitting in that waiting room was him and that baby that she was carrying. I just wanted to help her.
Those are the exact same feelings you had the day you walked into that bedroom, huh?
I remember it was like kind of like being numb. I didn't care what happened to me. I just wanted to get him out of there somehow. And when he grabbed me,
Go on.
when he grabbed me and ripped my dress, everything changed. No, I can't.
Franny, you can. Yes, you can. Now, come on. Just let me help you. Let this out.
All I could think about was myself.
Oh, Franny, that's
I didn't want him to hurt me anymore.
It's natural.
I feel so guilty.
You should not feel guilty. Survival is the strongest instinct we have, and if Kim were in your position, she would have felt exactly the same.
We're all waiting for the big story. Boy, you think that huge woman guilty?
No. No, I could arrest all these lunatics here for the way they jumped on Franny Hughes earlier.
Listen, did I hear her tell you that she was coming back?
Yeah, that's right. Look, you let me know the minute she gets back in here, because she can't make it to this crowd alone. I'm sure.
Nobody allowed in but witnesses and family.
But I am family. I'm her son.
Oh.
Hey, Casey, you want to grab some pizza with us?
No, man, can't do it. Thanks anyway.
Hey, you're off duty, hotshot. Why don't you take a break?
I got things to do. Maybe next time, all right? Got to brag.
See you later.
Okay.
I don't know how you do it. You always manage to say the wrong thing at the wrong time. Thanks for seeing me after my
Oh, I'm glad you came, and I hope everything goes well for Kim.
Yeah, I know it will.
I'm here if you need me. Take care.
Hey. Hi.
Hi. Almost didn't recognize you at your doctor's coat.
Oh, I'm off duty.
I thought you residents worked 25 hours a day.
Chief of Staff's daughter. What did your dad make you memorize our schedule?
Dr. Peretti, why don't you take a long walk off your short
Oh, no, come on. It was a joke, all right? I'm sorry. Yeah. Us residents, we work very long hours. I've been here since 4.
Why don't you go home and get some sleep?
Well, I was waiting for you. I saw you earlier. You looked a little wiped out. That's all.
I'm fine.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Can I buy you a cup of coffee?
No thanks. I have to go back to the courthouse. I'm just trying to get up my courage to make it through the reporters.
Oh, it's bad, huh?
Real bad. They almost didn't let me through last time.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll go with you. I'll run interference.
No,
for you,
look,
okay?
I don't want you to do that.
No. I want to do it. I'd like to help. Yeah, see if I can. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It all came out wrong, that's all.
Thanks. That's real nice. I hope you know what you're getting into.
Mom, I hope you're not mad at me for coming. I just couldn't stay there and worry about you.
Don't be silly. I'm very glad you came. You too. Oh, I had such a fight getting through all those photographers and reporters out there. Finally, I just told the guard, I said, I'm a member of the family. That's the only way I
there are times when being related to me is a definite disadvantage.
Hey, never.
Oh.
Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, honey. How much longer?
Well, Al Munson's in there now. Unless the DA has another surprise for us, he should be the last one.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I want this all to be over so Kim can go back to her life again and... One, here's a favor. Hey, Margot, you really have been just so wonderful to Tom, helping him through all of this. Well, to all the family. You both look this great together. You know that?
Oh, Lisa, won't you ever give up?
No, never.
John, what are you doing here?
Never mind about me. What's Andrew doing here?
It was Andy's decision to be here with his mother. To tell you the truth, I'm proud of him. I think you should be, too.
I want to talk to you.
You the last witness? You haven't had anything to eat all day. I wish you'd let me take you home.
Oh, please, Sam, think of the baby.
No, I really want to stay and wait for that decision.
All right, but look, I want you to give me a call before you do something like this. I'm not so sure it's a great idea.
Dad, I think I'm old enough to make that decision, don't you?
Okay.
Everything's gonna be okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
How'd it go in there, Hal? Any surprises?
Nope. Hobson put me through the standard paces. We went over Kim and Franny's statements, and that was it.
Well, I think the wheels of justice have turned a little faster. I got a deadline at the 5 o'clock news.
Get out of here. Starving.
You all right?
I owe you one.
Are you okay?
You fight your way through that, didn't you? Yeah, I would have had you busy, hadn't been there.
Thanks for helping my daughter.
Oh, it's no problem. I'm sorry your family has to go through all this baloney.
So am I.
Your wife must be having a rough time. I hope you don't have to hang around here much longer. Well, Hal, our part of the job is over. It's up to the grand jury now. They started their deliberation.
Let me know the second any of our people calls from the courthouse. I can't believe the jury's been out so long.
It isn't a good sign, is it, Brian?
No, it's not. Brian,
I'll let you know.
Laura, I can't keep him bringing in an indictment.
Oh, Julie, I'm sorry. We gotta be in the way. No. As a matter of fact, I think we're doing good to get his mind off the hearing. Go on and make yourself comfortable.
For goodness sake. I think we should let the editorial run as planned, even if they bring an indictment in. Absolutely. Well, wait a minute, Laura. Look, I told you about this time and time
What
again.
are you so pissed about? I thought you'd be jumping for joy when I told you what I overheard Lila Montgomery say to Barbara.
Well, it does prove what I suspected all along. Barbara did come between Margot and Tom. I just don't know if this is the right time for me to tell Brian or not.
Yes. Now you have proof. Go ahead and tell Brian what exactly what kind of a schemer she really is.
But what if she was retaliate? God, it gives me shivers. I know, the best thing to do is to wait until she tries to get at me again before I tell everyone.
What if she doesn't? Are you just going to keep it to yourself?
Harriet, as sure as mumps give you lumps, chickenpox itch, cold gives you sniffles, Barbara is a bad girl. So do something.
Here you are, ladies. I've been looking for you everywhere. Shannon, listen, I picked up a message for you at the Courtroom home.
What is it?
Well, the Scotch Terrier called.
When did he call?
Just a little while ago. I guess that means that Brian's dog is ready to be picked up.
At 3 o'clock.
Shannon, you all right?
Laura, I'll get back to you, all right? What's all the whispering about over here, huh?
Oh, nothing. We just didn't want to disturb you. Hi. Hi. Oh, isn't she adorable? Oh, Brian, a friend of yours gave me the idea. I bet she's your first wedding present.
There you are. Where did you disappear to?
Oh, I went to the stroll.
In the garden.
Good for the soul every now and again.
I wouldn't know. No, you wouldn't, Jane. You wouldn't. You're a dynamo. Well, any phone calls?
Lily. She went out to the Snyder farm. She wanted you to know.
Oh, again tonight? What is she doing that ramshackle place? I'd knock myself out trying to make that girl happy in this house.
Here. Hold on to this. It seems to have a calming effect.
Yes, I think it does, actually. I really do. Jane? What do you make of gurus?
I don't know. I never met one.
Of course, you never met a penguin, but you don't dispute its existence, do you?
You know, I can never understand why, when you're upset with Lily, you start speaking in non
I'm not upset with Lily. I am not upset. I am not going to allow temper to control my life. I will change what I can, and what I cannot change, I will accept.
Oh, that's the Serenity Prayer. I learned that right after I came to work for you.
I noticed something did something to your disposition. Right. I want that, Jane. I want to be serene.
Should we get going on this memo?
You think I can't manage it?
Well, I just can't understand what brought all this on.
Well, you know, Mr. Mitchell at lunch today, he was saying that I should really think more about myself. Me, myself. Maybe all this chasing after money and unimportant things isn't worth it.
What you good at?
That I could diversify. Well, what's the memo that we're doing?
You wanted to commend your son-in-law on the good work that he's doing.
He's really turning into a top flight executive.
He shows great promise.
He's as hungry as Craig was when he started. Loves power almost as much as... Well, more, I think, possibly. He's going to be a fine husband for Sierra.
But you can't put that in the memo. Exactly what did you want to say?
Tonio, too, might be somebody that I could trust. Then, I could take Lily to see the Taj Mahal by moonlight. I'd see it again.
Lucinda, if I didn't know you so well, I'd say you were blissed out.
Oh,
Mrs. Walt, one of your reporters is on the phone. He's calling from the courthouse. The grand jury has reached a decision.
Oh, wow. They didn't go all soft and let that woman off. Gee, pray for a great headline.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. It's the hardest part, no matter what kind of jury, grand or otherwise.
Well, look at it this way. If by some outrageous chance they do hand out an indictment for Kim, at least you'll get the transcripts of the hearing, and you'll know what secret evidence Hobson's been building his case on, and you don't have to guess anymore.
Yeah.
You're really worried, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm trying not to let Kim see it.
But it's those eyes of yours. They've always been your giveaway.
Well, they've reached a decision.
Stay tuned for Capital. Next on most of these CBS stations. Men's Fashions by Aquascutum of London, 5th Avenue, New York. Shoes furnished by Daniel Evans, New York. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.